What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to teach you how to do the Whirlybird. Before we get this video started, I just wanted to say this video is sponsored by Centurion Boats and Hyperlight Wakeboards. The approach you're going to want to take for this trick is pretty similar to the tantrum, so just make sure you get about 3/4 of the way out away from the wake. Make sure you pause out there for a second, take a nice progressive medium-ish edge back in towards the wake, maybe a little bit harder than medium just to make sure you go all the way wake to wake. Now that you've started that medium-ish edge back in towards the wake, maybe a little bit harder than medium, make sure you follow that edge all the way up to the wake. And last second, just before you're getting to the top of it, you're gonna wanna sort of square up, get those shoulders square with the wake, just like a tantrum, so you can sort of trip off of it, look straight back, and sort of get that backflip motion off of the wake. Now that you've sort of tripped off the wake and already got that backflip tantrum rotation started, to initiate the backside 360, you're going to want to start looking over your rear shoulder to start that backside 360 rotation. And as you're looking over your rear shoulder, at the same time, you're going to start taking this handle and punching it all the way across your face to get that backside 360 rotation started. This part of the trick is actually extremely important in actually getting that backside 360 started and initiated and getting it all the way around. Really make sure that you're looking over that rear shoulder. I don't want you to look back straight in the middle of the trick. You want to make sure you get that head looking over your rear shoulder. Also, something that's extremely important is making sure you punch this handle all the way across your face, because if you are just looking over your rear shoulder and the handle is over here, that tension could hang up and you won't actually make the backside 360. But if you do get the handle all the way across your face right there, now you have tension right here. So this tension is going to actually pull you all the way around in that backside 360, and it should help you get all the way around in that full 360 rotation. So now that you have your tantrum rotating and also your backside 360 rotating at the same time, as you're coming around from this trick and you're looking over that rear shoulder, you'll be able to spot the water right here. Make sure you let that rope pull you all the way around. You can just bend your knees on impact and ride away from the boat and the wakes on your heels. I'll be honest, the first time you attempt this trick, you probably won't be capable of spotting your landing. It'll probably look like a big giant blur. It'll be really hard to find where you're at, unless you're already like super extremely good on a trampoline or some sort of gymnast or something. It will be hard to spot that landing at the beginning, but after you try it a few times, you'll be able to know where you are a little bit better, and it'll get easier from then on. I will let you know that this trick isn't actually that crazy hard. I ended up learning this trick before I learned a 360. Actually, it just takes a bit of commitment, a bit of balls, and you should be able to do it. The main problems I do see people doing, though, I did sort of mention it early, is that they actually start looking over their rear shoulder, but they sort of freak out and they'll actually look back forward and they'll do sort of like this backside tantrum, and then it'll go back straight again. So they'll never actually do the backside 360. So you really got to just make sure you keep looking over that rear shoulder until you come all the way around. Otherwise, it's just never going to happen. Also, a lot of times when people are trying to look over their rear shoulder and then they look back straight, they really claim that they're looking over their rear shoulder the whole time. They really claim that they're actually trying that, but in all reality, that person, if that is you, you are being scared. So honestly, just grow some balls and force yourself to look over that rear shoulder at least one time, because I promise it will help you get around. The other problem I do see, I sort of did mention this one earlier as well, is basically people will have the handle over here and they won't be able to actually rotate around. It'll sort of stretch their shoulder out. The solution to this honestly is making sure you punch that handle across your face, and that tension right here will really help you pull around that backside 360. I'm just gonna give you a quick little summary really quick of the Whirlybird. Make sure you get out about 3/4 of the way away from the wakes. Make sure you pause out there for a second, do a nice progressive medium-ish edge back in towards the wakes, maybe a little bit harder than medium, just because you wanna make sure you do go all the way wake to wake. Make sure you edge all the way up to the wake, and last second, make sure you square off, get your chest square with the wakes, get your shoulder square with the wakes to initiate that tripping motion. You're going to want to trip off the top of the wake to initiate that sort of tantrum rotation, but this time you're going to want to make sure you sort of start to look over your rear shoulder, punch that handle across your face, get that backside 360 rotation initiated, let that rope pull you all the way around. Make sure you spot your landing right here, bend your knees on impact, and right away edging away from the wakes on your heels. That's how you do the Whirlybird. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below on what kind of wakeboarding videos you guys want to see in the future, or what kind of tricks you guys want to learn in the future. Feel free to comment below on what kind of problems you're having with your tricks, and I'll make sure to reply and help you out as much as I can. If you are really struggling on a trick, make sure you send me a DM on Instagram. My messages are flooded at the moment, but I'll make sure to go check it out if you send me a video or something, and I can analyze that video and really help you out to the maximum I possibly can. I will be out here making wakeboarding videos every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!